Now going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Johnson & Johnson with their $700 million talc settlement. Now this is brought to us thanks to NBC News, and they say, quote, Johnson & Johnson has agreed to pay $700 million to settle an investigation by 42 U.S. states and Washington, D.C. into its marketing of baby powder and other talcum-based products blamed for allegedly causing cancer. The settlement resolves the charges that Johnson & Johnson misled customers in believing its talc products, which it sold for more than a century before stopping, were safe. Johnson & Johnson did not admit any wrongdoing in the settling of its states, which were led by Florida, North Carolina, and Texas, and had said its talc products were safe and did not cause cancer. The company announced the settlement in principle in January. Florida Attorney General Ashley Mood said in a statement, quote, this is a major advancement for consumer product safety. Now, Johnson & Johnson still faces tens of thousands of lawsuits, and a class action lawsuit accused the New Brunswick, New Jersey-based company of fraudulently hiding their danger from shareholders. On March 31st, about 61,490 people were still suing Johnson & Johnson over talc. Most were women with ovarian cancer, while a small number had mesothelioma. You know me, I can hardly pronounce things half the times. Apologies. The type of cancer linked to asbestos. Now they say Johnson & Johnson stopped selling the talc-based baby powder globally last year, switching to a cornstarch as the main ingredient, as maintaining its products do not contain asbestos, which, yeah, it's quite heartbreaking. And yesterday's miracle in terms of finding a product or service, or in this case, a natural resource in some cases, ended up being deadly. Like asbestos, when it first found, is best known for being a fire retardant substance, and as well as being a good heat insulator, and made a lot of countries, a lot of people very prosperous. I mean, basically, I forget which city it was, but there's a whole city in Russia that was their main export for decades. And then the detrimental side effects to the health came to light, and now it's banned in pretty much all commercial and end use. Now, going down more and more, they say on May 1st, Johnson & Johnson proposed a $6.48 billion settlement to resolve most of the litigation through a third bankruptcy filing. It had set aside an $11 billion reserve to cover all talc liabilities. Now, Eric Haas, Johnson & Johnson Worldwide Vice President of Litigation, said in a statement, quote, the company continues to pursue several paths to achieve a comprehensive and final resolution of the talc litigation. We will continue to address the claims of those who do not want to participate in our contemplated consensual bankruptcy resolution throughout litigation or settlement. Which, yeah, one of those things where they say it doesn't cause anything negative. It definitely doesn't cause cancer. It's all alleged, but we're going to pay $700 million to make it go away. And they also stop using it. So, yeah, again, I understand it makes sense for businesses to settle outside of court. And because, again, court processes could take weeks, take months, take years. And it's not good PR to have that every day in the newspaper, or more realistically on the social media these days, and just chisels away at any consumer really confidence in the brand. And yet, yeah, they still changed the main ingredient. The main component of the product is now completely different. Also, the old product was safe. So it definitely doesn't look good for Johnson & Johnson, and it's good that these victims will get compensated. But again, this just chisels away at their brand reputation, which has taken quite a beating in the past couple of years. So Johnson & Johnson, this talc settlement, and just having the talc issue and the way they're handling, I'd say that's certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.